Hey everyone, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. This reading is for the 13th of May. It's for anyone who's guided. It could resonate right now or later on down the line. It could be a heads up to something coming that you're not even aware of. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good for the 13th of May. What do we need to know? What are the messages? This is the Ms. Cleo deck we're using. We're also going to be using the Green Witch Tarot. All right, let's do it. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know? What are the messages? Got the Hangman reversed. What else do we need to know? What are the messages? Wednesday's reading, what's most important? We've got the Strength in reverse, we got the Fool, and we have the 10 of Staves, which is the 10 of Wands reversed. Oh, this is the, did I call this the Fool? It's the Page of Staves. So funny. We have the Death and Rebirth card in reverse. What else? And the 7 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom. There's been a lot of finances coming in for people and stability coming in the last few daily readings. So if you are looking for something like that, make sure you watch them. I'll put yesterday's up here. I always put the previous days up in the right-hand corner so that you can click right into the previous day when you're watching a video. So up in the right-hand corner, you'll have yesterday's reading up top here. And then on that reading, you'll have the day before and so on and so forth. Okay, let's get into it. Yeah, so we've got the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse with the Four of Swords. So there's something we're waiting on. It could be some kind of a movement. Even the Eight of Cups, look at how it's like, well, I'm waiting. I need to move forward on this. You could have really been waiting for it with the Hangman here, but you also could have been indecisive about it with the Strength card in reverse back here. Like, I'm not really sure, so I'm just going to wait until I get more clarity on it. Three of Pentacles shows up here. It's in the reverse. And this makes me feel like when this wheel turns, you're not going to have to work so hard, or it might have to do with something you put some kind of effort into. I do feel like it's financial because all the readings the last few days have been about finances, and I feel like they're all connected. That's why I said please do make sure that you watch them if you feel this is something that you are waiting for, stability and finances or something kind of movement to come through for you. You're at 10s here. You got, like I said, the 10 of Staves is reversed. And see how he's looking at his brand new Ace of Wands. Like, this is like, I don't have to carry all these wands anymore because there's some kind of a new beginning here. I feel like there's finally movement where you were feeling really weighed down by those wands and stuck, where there's now this change of energy, which I've been feeling in all the readings. But there could be also some kind of fear that you've had or worry that you've had that's been keeping it stuck. Death in reverse for me can feel like a stuck energy with Strength especially. But we have this Page of Staves, this Page of Wands. Again, this person's holding their wands, their new beginning. This also could be some kind of news, information, or a message of some sort. And the Seven of Cups here shows this person like trying to get a hold of those cups, trying to maybe even see their way through clarity in making a decision that they have to make as possible. I'm going to clarify it and see what comes out. We're using the Green Witch Tarot. This was the Ms. Cleo deck. What do we need to know? Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What's most important here? What do we need to know? This is Wednesday's reading for the collective for anyone who's guided for this upcoming Wednesday. All right, let's look at your Strength reversed. What's going on here with the Strength reversed? That is your central issue. Yeah, look at this. There's so much. I'm going to take this bottom card, which is your World Tree. This is going to be that complete transformation, right? Okay, this is what came out. You've got the Queen of Wands. You've got the Knight of Cups, or they call it the Knight of Chalices in this deck. And you have the Nine of Chalices, some kind of wish fulfillment. So I feel that you could be afraid that something you really want, some kind of offer or opportunity that's going to be a big, it's going to be a big event. It feels like big, something I really wanted. It's 10 of Pentacles, it's 9 of Chalices, it's the world. You could be fearful it's not coming, or for some reason worried that it's not obtainable. See how the cups are just out of reach? Even though you feel like it's out of reach, it doesn't mean that it isn't. This almost feels like a feeling, like I'm fearful of this. Tell me about the 7 of Cups here. What about the 7 of Cups? The Queen of Pentacles reverse. This could be something financial and you feel like it's just out of reach, or there could even be some kind of a financial decision that has to be made, because remember, you also have your 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles back here, and the Wheel of Fortune needing some kind of change. It's in the reverse, needing to see this progress. Let's look at the Death reverse, because that's like that Wheel of Fortune reverse. Tell me about Death reverse. What do we need to know about it? 6 of Pentacles. So this needs to be a equal balance. When you look closely at the 6 of Pentacles, this person's paying, but they still got more money behind their back. So this could feel like I'm not going to budge until this is fair, or I'm fearful that I won't be offered something fair. You need to see this be balanced, is what I feel. Tell me about the Hanged Man in the reverse. What's important? The Page of Athens and the 10 of Cups. You're at 10s here. 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Now you're 10 of Cups. You've got the, and your 9 of Cups is here as well. And your Wheel of Fortune's back there. It's another 10. We've got the 10 of Chalices, or the 10 of Cups, and we've got the Page of Athens reversed here. This is what you've been, why you put yourself in this uncomfortable position. Something about your happiness and your joy depends on this, some kind of clarity and some kind of balance. Tell me, and it feels like a financial balance is needed, is the thing that you're really, it's very positive though. It's showing up 9 of Cups upright, 10 of Cups upright, 10 of Pentacles upright, 10 of Wands reversed. This is the way we want to see these cards. Tell me about your 10 of Staves reversed. The Moon reversed. What was that one? Yeah, the Page of Athens feels like that same exact energy. See how it's reversed as well? I feel like you're getting clarity on something that's going to allow you now to lay down the burdens and snatch up this Ace of Wands that's in this person's hands. Let's look at the Page of Staffs. It feels the same. 4 of Cups, and it's reversed, and so is the Tower coming in. This is excellent. So I know it seems harsh because it's the Tower, but this is somebody who doesn't see something coming in. There's a cup being delivered back here, and she doesn't see it because she's so focused on the 3 empty cups that she's disappointed about. But in reverse, I feel like this is coming in all of a sudden. You're going to hear something. You're going to get some kind of message, information, opportunity, and it has something to do with a situation you've been worried about, that you're just now going to see clearly, that leads to some kind of fulfillment and happiness here. And it has something to do with balancing out these pentacles that have seemed off balance, out of reach, or stuck. I'm going to get an after tarot right on this, right here. Tell me about these pentacles here with the Death card reversed, 7 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and Queen of Pentacles reversed. 5 of Swords came out. You might have felt like you were not going to be treated fairly. What else do we need to know? But the good news is this 5 of Swords means that's a thing of the past, because these are like, this is after tarot. This is like a 5 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, wish fulfillment, the 9 of Cups. So this has to do with something you really want, and something you feel like somebody you could have felt like someone was going to take advantage of you, or someone could have taken advantage of you in the past, and this is the thing being rectified. We're going to look at the 2 of them together. Oh, Ace of Wands just flipped out of the deck. Tell me about the 5 of Swords and the 9 of Cups together here, please. Yeah, wish fulfillment. There is something, and it has to do with your 5 of Pentacles. But again, this is the after tarot. This is the opposite. She is not going to stay out here, she, he, they, on everything we say. This person's not going to stay out here in the cold. They're going inside where there's light and there's warmth and there's heat. No more financial difficulties. There is something here about feeling like you need to see balance in this situation. Like, I'm not going to do this, or I'm not going to accept this, I'm not going to follow through with this unless this is a balanced opportunity and fair. I feel like that's the main objective here, is for your fulfillment and your wish fulfillment, which is everywhere in here, and this clarity that comes into you where you finally are able to say, okay, work well done. 10 of Wands reversed, I can now move on to the next phase, which is the Ace of Wands in the upright. You're leaving behind the 10 of Wands to snatch up this Ace of Wands here. And it's going to happen all of a sudden. There's going to be an opportunity or offer that comes in, and I feel you're going to love it. Even if you were worried about it, or even if in the past it wasn't balanced, this time will be. Or you're not going to accept it. It's that plain and simple. Like, if this, I don't know what this is for you. For each of you, it's going to be something different. But it's some kind of an offer or opportunity that comes in. This time it's going to come in all of a sudden, and it's going to be the thing you want. And I want to say this time because I feel some of you have gone through something similar in the past, and you're like, this time, you know, I'm worried. Well, you're worried because you're a little fearful that it's not going to go the way you need it to go, or it's not going to be fair or balanced. I feel that is not going to be the case here, or you won't accept it. And then they're going to have to come through with a fair and balanced offer. And that is the advice as well. If it's not a fair and balanced, acceptable offer, then don't accept it, and you'll get a better one. All right, good luck, everyone. Please do like this video. It takes just a second, and it helps the channel more than you know. I appreciate it. Drop a comment, and if you haven't subscribed, click the bell and click all when you subscribe so you'll get notifications when things come out on this channel, which is every single day.